Yes! The Clash Barbarian. Pretty simple. He's a barbarian. But if you don't know who the Barbarian is, which I'm sure there's a few of you, the Barbarian started out being one of the first troops in Clash of Clans. But then hopped around in other games such as Clash Royale and some other Clash games like Clash Mini, Clash Heroes, Clash Quest. Mainly, the Barbarian's a tempered barbarian. Once again, one of the first troops you get in most games except for Clash Royale. But I'm sure most of you knew it, especially you Clash of Clans and Clash Royale fans. Anyways, let's get into the moveset. Now, things we should know. I imagine the Barbarian to be lightweight with 2 jumps. No additional move options. Now, let's start off with the jab. The jab could happen to be the 3-hit combo from Clash Heroes, which will have him swing the sword forwards, and then swing back, and then finishing off with a slash down. The dash attack can also be based on Clash Heroes, which would be the dash from Clash Heroes, which would have him do an arm bash. Now, the side tilt can be none other than a simple sword slash. Now, for the up tilt, it can be a slash up. Now, the down tilt could be a more lower spammable poke. Now then, for the smashes. Starting out with the side smash can be the super powerful charge up move in Clash Heroes. It does do pretty nice damage, and I promise you, there won't be any more Clash Hero references. Now for the up smash, we can have him use a defense from the builder base, which the Barbarian is sort of in, specifically the Rage Barbarian. This can be referenced on the 1, the defense from the Rage Barbarian, and 2, the Clash Heroes fireworks. Huh, I guess I lied. Oh, you might be wondering what this does. Of course, I was getting ahead of myself. Now, this way I have shoot out a firework, and then if contact with any foe, or when it reaches a long enough range, then it'll explode like fireworks, or specifically firecrackers. Now, for the down smash, as you can see, nothing happens. Pretty much it, nothing happens. Or is it? Right when you let go of the trigger, 2 spring traps will spawn. Now, like the spring trap in the game, if you're right on the spring trap, this will launch you up, far distance upwards. So be aware. You also have like no sense of warning, not much warning, except for the glare on the ground, but you probably won't tell that. Now for the neutral air, we have to do a spin. The side air, we're going to do a slash down. And for the back air, we're going to do a smackdown. Great for smacking flies away. The up air, we're going to do a slash upwards. On the down air, we're going to do a spike kick. Definitely possible to spike foes. Now then, for the Barbarian's grab, give him grab with both hands and pummels with a headbutt. Now for his side throw, we're going to do an overhead toss. His back throw, we're going to do a swing throw, working like Mario's back throw. Now for the up throw, we're going to throw the foe upwards. And the down throw, we're going to bash right on top of the foe. Okie dokie. Now it's going to get a little bit more interesting. For his neutral special, he drinks a bottle of rage. Those of you that don't know what the rage potion is, you probably would if you played Clash Clans or Clash Royale or some other games. The rage bottle will obviously raise troops. and boost their stats. Why am I doing this for the Barbarian specifically? Well, mainly based on one, the Raged Barbarian and the Super Barbarian, the Barbarian King, and what all these troops had in common is that they all have the Rage ability. So it only makes sense that we can have the normal Barbarian drink the Rage bottle. Now, the Rage bottle, like I said not that long ago, will boost the stats by, well, it will mainly boost its damage and its speed like in the game. It does have a cooldown for 5 seconds once used, and it will wear off in 5 seconds. Now, for the Barbarian side special, we can have him ride in a barrel! Yes, mainly this is the Barbarian barrel, a card in Clash Royale, which you're able to use. No dur. Now, we can have him ride in a barrel, working like Steve's side special, except for it doesn't cost any iron. I don't know why I said that. Now we're going to roll in the barrel, like I said, moving forwards, a nice horizontal recovery until you get damage. Now once he's damaged and he does use this in the air, then he will go in free fall. Also, if you use this off ledges, well, lucky for you, he won't go in free fall. It's only if he gets damaged in the air while using this. Now we can have him just roll over, and once he goes through a distance, the barrel will break. Now, for the Barbarians up special, we got him ride a rocket. This can be based on the Clash of Clans animation, as we saw in one of their clips. Now, you don't know what exactly the rocket is from or what it does. The rocket is from Clash Royale. Now, originally, like the rocket does, it would summon a rocket and fly downwards, causing a great explosion. But even out like the rocket in Clash Royale, the the hitbox is very, very small and actually does damage on bows if hit directly on top. Now, however, if you don't reach enough distance, then the rocket will fall along with the Barbarian and you will go in free fall. Now, just so you know, this move does work a lot like Diddy Khan's special. As you are able to um, choose its direction where you go before it launches. It will launch at about 1 second after the move was used. Finally, for the down special. The down special, well, let me explain. Now, what's the most common thing you do in Clash of Clans? There's two strategies you need to do in Clash of Clans. One, you need to raid bases, collect resources, and destroy defenses. Two, you need a nice layout to defend from raids, which will be based on the Barbarian's down special. For his down special, he will summon 3 random defenses. What are those defenses? Well, I'll get into that for a sec. Now, for his down special, or one of his down specials, I meant, or one of his defenses, you know what I mean. We can have it summoned. One of the first defenses you're able to get in Clash of Clans, the cannon. The cannon will shoot cannonballs at nearby foes. It'll have 25 HP, deals 9 damage. Its hit speed is 2 seconds. The range is medium. Now, here's a weakness. The cannon may not target air. It does, and the projectiles are easily reflected. Now, for the next defense can be the mortar. I lied. It's pronounced the mortar. Dang. I don't know why people pronounce it the mortar. Oh well. That happened 5 years ago. Anyways, the mortar is able to shoot projectiles anywhere around the stage. And when I mean anywhere, I mean anywhere. Now I know in the game that the mortar isn't that far of range. This might be the range of an expo, which is super long, but I wanted to add something special to the mortar. Now, once again, like almost every defense, the mortar will have 25 HP. However, it is very weak. Well, in general. Also, yeah. Now, as it shoots giant boulders, it will only deal 4% damage, but on shields. Like I said, giant boulders, so it only makes sense that the shields would break easily. So it will deal 10% damage on shields, which might be a nice shield breaker. Now its hit speed is 5 seconds. Now, its range, like I said, very long range, able to cover the entire stage. But its weakness is it's not able to hit any foes too close to this defense. One more thing. Now, this move may actually hit in air. How? Well, you might be thinking that's impossible since the mortar can't hit any troops in the air in Clash of Clans or Clash Royale. However, this is going to work since if you do land right onto the mortar while shooting another foe, then you will deal damage from that boulder you just landed. Oh, my bad. I forgot there was another defense. Now for the final defense, it could be the air defense. The air defense is able to target foes in the air. No der. What was your first clue? Probably the name of the defense. Anyways, like all the other buildings, this defense will have 25 HP. It deals 4 damage. I don't know why it says 10% damage. My mistake. Please don't hurt me. Its hit speed is 2 seconds. Its range is short, and its weakness it cannot target ground. So, advice: don't be in the air when you're near this thing. You know what I mean. Anyway, it's a short summary that all the buildings will have. Each building would take 3 seconds to build. The building may be destroyed before it's ready. All the fences will be destroyed in 50 seconds, so it will slowly destroy itself, like in Clash Royale. All the fences will be. The Barbarian may only summon 2 buildings tops. You may not summon anywhere near above that, or even above that in general. It will have a 12-second cooldown once you already summon a building, and each building will have the player marking, so you won't be confused. Now then, let's get into the final smash. Now then, for the final smash, we're going to summon Barbarian King. The Barbarian King will appear. It will be a cinematic final smash. The Barbarian Royal King summoning barbarians. If you don't know that the Barbarian King is able to summon barbarians. So we have a whole group of barbarians crowd the opponent, constantly slashing the foe. But then the barbarian uses is a move called the Iron Fist, which would be the Iron Fist right here, and then ends the final smash by hitting the foe, dealing massive damage. If the foe is above 80% damage, it will be an automatic KO. Now then, for its first all, it can be the classic Barbarian. The second all could be a level 3 Barbarian. The third all could be another level something Barbarian, I don't remember. Or it can be based on the Elite Barbarian in Clash Royale. The fourth one can be another higher level barbarian when he has a cap or a helmet or something. The fifth one can be a skin known as a champion barbarian. The sixth can be the beat barbarian. The seventh can be the ice barbarian. And the eighth can be the lunar barbarian. Now then, for its taunt, starting with the first one, we have him just look confused. Have them stroke his chin. Now, for the second taunt we have him yell. That's pretty much it. And his final taunt, we have him pick his nose. Now, for the victory animations, the first victory animation, Kevin write a cannonball. Why? Because this would just be pretty interesting. To just see him write a cannonball, the screen says his name, it pauses for a second, and then he just disappears. Now, for a second victory animation, we have him put on a crown and then victoriously laugh at the screen for like 50 seconds. And still going on. Now, for the final victory, this final victory animation could be the last emote that you can find in Clash Royale. When he raises his sword upwards, and cheers and victory. Anyways, that's it. That is What If the Barbarian from Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Clash Mini, Clash Quest, and Clash Heroes was in Smash. To summarize all that from the Clash series. Anyways, if you enjoyed this moveset, please subscribe. If you don't feel like subscribing, then just give the video a thumbs up. Now, if you're an original fan and you watched the Wizard moveset, my clue was false, okay? I changed my mind. I did not do a Dark Elixir Troop. The Hog Rider. Well, I did do Hog Rider. Anyways, hope you enjoy this moveset. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Or, actually, I have a better phrase. Clash on.